Hey guys, it's Jen at the Wheelhouse Project, and this is another video in my series about self-care and healing. And while what I'm going to go over today may not seem so much like self-care and healing, it actually can be, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But I'm going to go over a little basic information on oracle cards. I know a lot of people also use tarot decks, which I don't use just by preference. I like oracle cards, but there's just a lot of different tools out there that you can use to kind of help hone your intuition, help maybe calm yourself with a calming message, and to get divine guidance for that matter. I mean, I get a lot of messages that are very concise and on target for what I need every day through oracle cards. And oracle cards are really a matter of preference. So, to pick out a deck that resonates with you, to pick out something that feels right. Some people like just pictures and maybe a simple word. Other people like more details on their decks. And all of the decks have booklets which describe every card and give you details on every card. So I usually consult that. I usually read through that because oftentimes something will, for myself at least, because sometimes something will jump out at me in there, maybe a sentence, maybe something that is, within the text itself. And a lot of times I'll be surprised because maybe a card itself won't resonate with me, but I'll go and read some of the additional text on it and I'll find something in there, like a little tidbit that I'm like, that's it. That's what it's telling me. That's the bit that's for me. Or for that matter, there might be something in the image on the card that I realize, oh my gosh, I was thinking about that particular sign, a star, or I was looking for a star sign or something like that, and there it is on the card. So there's a lot of different ways that oracle cards can give you messages. It's not always so blatant as what's written on the card or what's even written in the text, but there's just a number of ways, and it's hard to describe, but you'll know it when you see it, when you pull up that card and go, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed. But anyway, I was just going to show you, I have a couple decks here. I often use the oracle card decks that you can get in apps on your phone. I use that actually all the time for myself. If you're doing readings for someone else, that can be a little challenging, but there's also, regular card decks that you can buy and use. So either way, I think they're both valid and useful. And there's so many different readings you can do. You can do a multiple card reading. That's something I can go over more later in detail. But a lot of times I will just literally pull one card, that's my card for the day. And there's my card for the day. The Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. So I could look that up in the book. I could go with my own gut and what does that mean to me? In terms of the message that I'm looking for today, or a message that I'm asking for from the divine today. So that's a really cool way to sort of, like I said, hone your own intuition or get divine messages, or even just calm yourself, center yourself, bring yourself back to the present moment. We've talked about that. Is that sometimes when I'm scattered, I will ask for a message around whatever is bothering me and pull up an oracle card, and lo and behold, that oracle card will sometimes have a really deep message in it for me. That is, if I can ground myself and calm myself and really pay attention to the card, that oftentimes there's a message in there for me that's just right on point. So, I think they're a great tool that way. And if you like to do bigger readings, you'd like to read other people, it's a super fun thing and a great tool for yourself as well. And like I said, I have multiple decks here. There's another one that's got completely different types of images on it and completely different types of messages. So use what resonates with you, but it's a great tool. It's a great tool in, like I said, bringing yourself back to the present, getting a message, maybe getting some clarity on something, maybe something that's really bothering you that you can't stop thinking about, that you're having trouble calming yourself. Oracle cards are a great tool to get an answer, get some clarity. So again, use them in apps, use the real cards, whatever feels right to you. But I know personally, I probably have 20 some oracle card apps on my phone. So I go to the deck, whatever deck resonates with me, I ask for a message and I just pull one card and get that message of clarity. And I would say 99% of the time, it's right on and I understand it immediately. There are definitely those times that I pull one that I'm like, I'm not seeing it, I'm not getting it. Sometimes I get it later, sometimes there's something in there that I need to delve a little deeper, but I usually, rather than just toss it out, I usually save it and ask for some clarity on it, and that usually comes later, if not in the moment. So I hope that's helpful. You know, go play with your oracle cards. I don't have decks so much that I would recommend because I really think it's personal, that I would pick out a totally different deck than you would probably. So pick out decks that resonate with you, and try a variety of things, and definitely always go with your gut. Whatever deck feels right to pull from in that moment, do that. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be back again soon, and we'll go over oracle cards in greater detail later, because I love oracle cards, if you can't tell. Thanks, guys. Bye.